My name is Constanza, I'm a pianist. I've been playing the piano for most of my life, basically. I started when I was 9 years old, and yeah, I basically never stopped. With the piano, I can express myself with a lot of freedom. Like sometimes when I talk, I can't, or even, I can't manifest and show who I am in the way I am with the music and with the piano. So yeah, it's like my great partner. In the classical music world, there are these very big names in the piano, from the piano, and for sure I look after all of them. What I try to do is to understand how they think or how they conceive the music and what it means to be a musician. And so what I realize is as they get older, they get, well, but that's a normal thing in life, I think, because you get wiser, but their music goes so deep, like you can understand and you can hear very clearly the difference, like between young people playing and old people playing. And yeah, so I'm always looking there, like it's a bit weird but I'm always looking at the old people playing the piano. A very well-known pianist said like that, like it's important to spend hours on the instrument, learning the technique and the how to express, how to do the phrasings, but it's also important to go out and live, because otherwise you don't have any experience or any emotions to put into the music you're playing. And so I guess that it has a lot to do with getting older. You get wiser, you have more experience, you went through more things, good and bad things, and so your understanding of life and what surrounds you, it's so different. And I think they can put way more things in the music. Like a lady requested me to do the recordings from a Dutch composer that died during the Second World War.
His name was Daniäl Belinfante. He was born in 1893 and he was kept in Auschwitz until the day he died. And actually, and unfortunately, he died the day Auschwitz was liberated.
Basically, there's no knowledge about this guy, because there was a moment like where all the Jewish music and musicians were kind of left into, like, yeah, they were forgotten, and so everything is like kind of coming back again. And so I was reading the music from the manuscripts. So I was reading what this composer wrote, like with his handwriting, and trying to figure it out. Okay, why he wrote that? What did he try to mean by writing this? What is the idea behind this? Because I'm the one who is bringing that to life. I mean, so other people could hear it. A great responsibility, because my interpretation will kind of influence other people's hearing, because the way I heard that in my mind, or I conceived that, well, that's the way the people will receive it, because they will only hear my interpretation. Well, of course, there will be other musicians doing that, but it was a very cool challenge for me, because it was the first time I was doing that, reading from a manuscript. It was like almost like being a detective, you know, like trying to analyze everything, and it was amazing.
And his last piece is Avon Landschaft, and it was written in 1943, where he was hiding from the Nazis in Amsterdam. It's crazy to know and to see that he wrote that piece without even having any instrument, so all the sounds came from his mind.
trying to understand someone else's mind through your perception, you know, so it's from your subjectivity. And so yeah, it's very interesting. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things, like music is allowing me to go through, you know, because yeah, like it's so wonderful and it's so wide, and there's like kind of one ultimate truth, but you know, every path is so unique and the identity is so important also, and so there's not only one point of view that is valid, and I think that's basically the concept of art, right? Like there's no right or wrong.